All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another podcast. If y'all knew how long it took to get this started, get these doggos to settle down, man, they'd be going crazy. But anyway, another podcast where, what do we call it? Giddy Up Uncut. So Giddy Up Uncut. Hope you've been enjoying the videos.
Videos, the shorts, the book pictures.
Yeah. Yeah. So where are we at now, babe?
We are in Tombstone, Arizona.
Tombstone, Arizona. I will definitely I definitely got my opinions about Tombstone, Arizona. I'll get to that a little later, but we're so where did we leave off? Last time we were Carlsbad.
Yep, heading for El Paso.
El Paso. So El Paso is awesome, man.
Yeah. I think we've probably mentioned it in other videos. Yeah, wow.
Well, no, maybe we have, but we have not released El Paso videos yet. So as a matter of fact, you have El Paso. We had a lot of footage in El Paso. So you got two parts. You got part 1 and part 2 coming.
Yeah.
Part 1 will be coming this Sunday.
Oh, okay.
This Sunday, because we haven't actually put it out there yet, but it's coming this Sunday. But yeah, El Paso's awesome.
Yeah.
I had
preconceived notions.
There you go. Preconceived
that it was
notions.
a sleepy little border town, maybe a dirty even little border town.
Yeah, for me,
I didn't really know.
For me, in my head, it was a rundown border town, which never been there, never really seen pictures of it or anything. I don't know how I got to that point, but somehow I just had rundown, old, outdated border town.
Marty Robbins movies. I don't know.
Who knows, man? No, not the case. Not the case at all.
Yeah, no, yeah, wow. There was a lot to do there, and it's surrounded by lots of mountains and we went to two different parks, state parks.
Two different
state parks, and hiked.
Two different state parks on two different mountain ranges.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and then you had the mountains. I'm thinking Mexico too.
We had good bike trails.
Yep.
We did not cross over to Juarez, which there were some tours doing that and whatnot, but maybe we should have. Wasn't so sure how safe it was going to be and whatnot, and we skipped out on that part. But El Paso as a whole was awesome town, man. I would take El Paso over Dallas, over Houston, over San Antonio, over Austin, over any of them cities.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, let's talk about the fact that El Paso has all of these stores open of businesses that we thought were done and gone.
Sears,
Dillard's, JCPenney, Taco Cabana is all over the place. Grandy's. I found a Grandy's. I had two steak. I went one breakfast one morning and bought an extra one to put in the fridge to have for the morning we were leaving.
Yeah.
What else was there that you saw and think, man, I thought they were out of business?
Peter Piper Pizza. I hadn't seen one of those in a while.
Hooters. Thought Hooters was done, gone. They even shut the one down in Mexico. Thought they were done and gone.
Yeah, no, there was 2 or 3 of them.
Two or three of them
open. Yeah. Yeah, it was surprising. There was how bustling it was. But it didn't take you no time to get to either mountain range from where we were. We went and rode 2 different bike trails that were really nice.
And I got flats both times.
Well, that's because he's a screwball. He doesn't stick to the trail. He's always got to be off meandering.
Hey, man, that's not true. The second trail, I turned us around to go back to the trail so that I didn't have to get off the road, so I wouldn't get a flat, and not 5 minutes later I had a flat.
Yep.
Yeah.
I stayed at the high school on the border.
And while I rode the pink bike as fast as I could.
The pink bike. back to the park so he could come pick me and his bike back up.
Yeah, but we did what we had to do at that point.
Yeah.
But no, El Paso, I'm a big fan. And what else was surprising? What was the other very surprising thing about El Paso, regardless of what area we went to?
It was clean. Clean as a mother. Yeah.
El Paso was a clean city, even if you're in the
what we would call the old neighborhoods or the not
barrio,
so cared for neighborhoods.
No barrio.
Like, yeah, it was.
It's way cleaner than what I expected, what I would think.
Yeah.
Especially, like Cozumel. You get off the main street of Cozumel and you go down the back streets, there's just trash everywhere. It's just the way the locals are and the people are. They just throw the trash everywhere. They don't care. But
yeah.
And I kind of, for some reason, I kind of associated with that and kind of expected that, but it's not the case. Not the case at all. But, well, now we know.
Yeah.
So then you got anything else from El Paso that?
I really enjoyed the hikes.
The hikes were good.
Yeah. The Waco.
Oh, man.
Waco Tanks. I thought Waco Tanks was really cool. Except for the fact that, like, apparently we were right there, but not right there in what should have been the most amazing pictographs. But then
it was the largest collection of mask pictographs in the United States, and it's in a particular cave, and we were probably within 100 foot of it. But we climbed all over this mountain looking for it, and we missed it and couldn't find it.
But on the freaking map that they give you, apparently you can ask for a secret map.
Yeah.
To get you secret location.
At the bottom corner of the map, it says you can go to headquarters and get a detailed map
on how to get to said location. So I guess hindsight 2020, read your freaking map first.
Yeah.
But it was still a beautiful climb. We saw some pretty cool stuff. It was really sad. In one of the areas went and saw some pictographs that people freaking tagged right over the top of and destroyed, which, I mean, that's just freaking heinous. I don't know why people can't just leave things alone, especially history.
Yeah, we're talking about pictographs from the 1600s or something.
I
think it was like 300 years or.
Yeah, it was some time ago, but I mean, like, yeah, can't you just leave the shit alone so that people can come along and enjoy it?
Exactly. And then just paint over them, or just spray paint your name over at the top of it. Just is insane.
And then
people ought to be publicly hung.
Yeah, sure.
I'll pull the deal. Watch the floor drop. Let them go. Laugh at them.
Oh.
All right, but
then we went for a nice bike ride. Went for a 16-mile bike ride.
Yeah,
it was 16, right?
It's about 16 to 17, somewhere in there.
Yeah, that was really pretty. It was along the sun. It was called the Rio Grande Park Trail.
The Rio Grande Park Trail, and then our second bike ride was on the Playa Drain, which if you
could actually see,
Playa is beach, and Drain is drain. And it was a bike path, a very nice bike path next to a drainage ditch, running through people's backyards, pretty much. Yeah. And how they come up with Playa Drain, I don't know. But the funny thing is we were way closer to the Rio Grande on the Playa Drain Trail than we ever were on the Rio Grande Park Trail.
Right.
Yeah.
They were both great rides.
Yeah, it was a good ride.
And then we also went to Franklin Mountains Park and did the Aztec Trail. That was a fun one. I enjoyed it.
Aztec caves. Yep.
Yeah, we went up and got into some caves. That was pretty cool to see.
It was cool.
Nice views. Really nice views. I've got photos and pictures getting ready to come out on that one.
And we made it into 2 caves and we missed one again. That we saw.
One cave wonder.
Yeah, after like when we came out of the 2, we needed to go just around the corner, but we didn't see that till we were halfway back down the mountain.
In our defense, they don't mark these trails worth the freaking.
No.
They're not marked worth a damn. So, like, but I do now have this little app, or I've had it for a little bit now, that's all trails or whatever, that pretty much helps us get where we're going.
But we had that app open for the first hike, and it told us we were at the cave, but we were never at the cave. So that was confusing too. Yeah. Whatever.
But at least it helps a little.
Yeah. But then we
had a J&L Cafe.
Yeah.
Oh, dog, that was good.
Excellent. That was very good.
Yummy food. Mm-hmm.
Very good. And it was on the corner of Stevens Street. So that was a bonus for them.
Stevens in Wyoming.
Place opened in 1927.
Yeah.
So it's we're a year from 100 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good food, excellent food. I had a great burrito.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
had a very good burrito, matter of fact.
Yeah.
Had some kind of green chili cheese sauce on top that was really...
Yeah.
She took half of my green chili cheese and put it on hers.
Mine, because I didn't get mine done that way. Yeah, I should have.
It was good.
They had really good strawberry margaritas.
And cold beer.
Yeah.
And then we, I guess that was about it. We packed it up and headed west again.
Yeah.
We keep headed west, and it's starting to get a little warm, but we headed west, went to Tombstone, and now here's where the controversy is going to start. What
Yeah, drink, buddy.
What are your thoughts on Tombstone?
I think my expectation markers were a little freaking high, simply because I loved that movie Tombstone, and I guess I thought it would be different than it is. Like, it's very overplayed. There's like 2 blocks of history.
I mean that's about what you would expect, though. It's just only a couple of blocks of buildings in an old Western. It's not like, which is actually also crazy, because we also read something that said at one point there was 160 different saloons. So how do you get 160 different saloons in 2 block?
Well, one of the guys did say that the radius was way bigger. Obviously, I mean, we went to the Boot Hill freaking cemetery today, and that was 2 miles down the road. So this is just the concentrated area of where the shootout at the OK Corral actually happened. They've like concentrated everything there, which is cool and all. The reenactments are cheesy.
Well, all reenactments are cheesy, to be honest. It don't matter what it is.
I couldn't brag on any of the food in the area.
All right, so here we go, man. Here we go. So I never seen the movie, and for 30-something years, I've heard all these people, my friends, people I know, talk about how great this movie is. Well, I watched the movie. I watched Tombstone in Tombstone, and I got to tell you, it's not that great a movie, man. It's just not. All you people that think that movie is great, y'all just wrong. Y'all are just wrong. It's not that great a movie. The town is not that great. The history
negative over here.
The coolest thing we did was a mine tour, a silver mine tour.
That was fun. Yes, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool. The birdcage was cool. Going into the theater. I mean, the fact that these buildings were here and they are part of the history was cool. It's just very overplayed.
Yeah, it's a good movie. It's an okay movie, but it's just not the great movie that everybody seems to think it is. It's just not great.
Well, everybody has their opinion. Everybody seems to think that One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest is freaking. I think that's a retard. I just don't like that movie.
People are definitely wrong. That's for sure.
Right. Well, so we all have our own opinions.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but my other thought on this place is they are screwed. They are doomed. When you go through this town, it is old. I mean, we're old. And we were young. We were young. It is old, retired people everywhere you see. All of the little gun shows and all the stores and everywhere you go, it's old, retired people is all you see.
Yep.
Well, we're 10 years early because we got 10 years for retirement age, and us being 10 years early. Okay, so you give another 10 years of our age group that are willing to drive all the way out here to the middle of nowhere to see this place, and maybe 10 years past that,
the views are breathtaking,
and maybe 10 years past that, and I can tell you the younger generations that aren't familiar with Tombstone, don't know Tombstone, they ain't. This place is gonna be a ghost town because
They
there's
just turned
nothing.
it into another
There's
development.
nothing else here though. What are you gonna? What's to develop?
I don't know. I'm sure there's something
no
around
reason.
here.
There's no reason to be here other than the little bit of history they have. And when people get not interested enough to show up and spend money, they will $5 and $10 you to death around here though. That's for sure. That will happen.
Yeah. Any tour, any place you want to, anything that you want any kind of history lesson on? $5, $10 here, $5, $10. They should really just get one big museum going and just charge one hefty price.
Yeah, we did get a cool picture done. We got some gunslingers. We got to be gunslingers.
I'll post it. I'm gonna post it on the Facebook page. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. That was fun. He bought me a iron skillet.
Oh yeah, got a new iron. Well, we got a new, very old iron skillet. A good one. One of them when they made good ones.
Yeah.
So
in
a antique store.
Yep.
I found a hat in one of these stores that was badass, and I really wanted the hat, man. So, matter of fact, Jen was not in the store because she had a coffee and couldn't come in the store. And I'm cruising around and I find this hat and I put it on. I'm like, oh man, I like this hat. And it was kind of a top hat, kind of a steampunk top hat. And,
yeah, it was a cool hat. It really was.
And I'm like, yeah, this hat's mine. But I'm going to get her opinion anyway. So I go looking for her. If I put it back up, I go looking for her and finding it. And then she's coming in. She slammed her coffee so she could come in. She's coming in. I'm like, oh, cool, you're here. So I go back and I grab the hat. And as I'm putting it on the second time, I see the price tag on this hat. And I'm like, oh, well, never mind. This is over. They want $327 for this hat. I was like, oh, yeah, no, I can't justify for a hat that you wouldn't wear every day. I can't. I couldn't justify that for a hat that I'd wear every day. And I had to keep something on the old noggin because I don't like the sun beating on it because a burnt head sucks.
Right. It was a cool hat.
It was a cool hat.
Very cool hat.
And then I found another decent one at $125, but I didn't like the band on it at all. And
you could have always bought another band.
Yeah, it just wasn't. It wasn't the same.
It didn't really get you by the ganchos, or you would have taken it.
Yeah, it wasn't the same. So we left without a hat.
Yeah,
I did get a new wallet.
Yep,
that I don't sure I like either. You know what it is? It's not that I don't like the wallet. It's that after I took all my stuff out of my old wallet, I realized I liked how my old wallet was laid out better than the new one.
Right.
Yeah. For sure.
Plus, you use your magnet for work. So.
Yeah. That is a fact for sure. My old wallet has a magnet where you flip over that holds the money in. And when I'm doing estimates at work, I check panels with my wallet to see if they're aluminum or not. And yes, that's really about it for the Tombstone, huh? So we're up out of here tomorrow?
Yep, we're up out of here tomorrow. We're heading for Cottonwood. Which is up there by Sedona and Prescott,
Arizona, Sedona, Flagstaff up in that area. There seems to be some good hiking and whatnot to do up there.
Some good hiking, some good biking, and there might be some fishing for me.
Oh, all right. Are you ever going to put the emergency lure on the pole?
I will put that on tonight. Tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm about to say, you ain't doing that tonight. No. You still got to take a bath.
Yeah, well,
come on, Rudy. Come on, Rudy.
I gotta go take these dogs out.
Come on, Rudy. I got you, girl.
We ain't got no bath. But, I mean, I guess I could use the dog wash they got. That's the closest thing to a bath around here.
All right. But anyway, that's where we're headed.
Yep,
we'll be seeing you for there. So we will have a new video coming your way Sunday, El Paso Part 1.
Hey, we're heading towards the Grand Canyon. And if there are things, you've been there, and there are things that we shouldn't miss, or you think that we should definitely see, throw them down in the comments for us, because we really don't know
We don't really have plans here.
We don't. Like we were
We don't.
he was like, we're just gonna go check it out and leave. And I'm like, wait a minute. Like I hear you can ride asses and there's these other tours, and he's like, oh, well, I didn't know there was that stuff. So if you guys got things that you think we should see.
If you've been there and you think there's something really cool there we should do or see, put it in the comments below.
Yeah, for sure. In the meantime, if you would like, share, subscribe, follow.
Hit that little bell. Hit that little bell so you get notified when we post videos. It'll notify you that we post a new video.
Yep.
So sweet. All right. I guess that's it. Giddy up.
And go.